Most people relocating to the South Bay don't start their search in Gardena. They start in places like Torrance or maybe even Redondo Beach. Some start their search in Manhattan Beach. Then they see that $900K to $1 million actually doesn't get them what they want. And suddenly the conversation shifts. Because in 2026, staying under $1 million in coastal South Bay is not necessarily simple. And that's where Gardena enters the picture. Hey guys, I'm Lucy Salem, your local real estate agent here in the South Bay of Los Angeles. In today's video, we are going to outline all the reasons why people are moving to Gardena and why you might want to put it on your list. Before we get to it, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel to get weekly updates, tips, and tricks of reasons why you may want to live here in the South Bay. So picking Gardena isn't about settling. It's about understanding why more intentional buyers are choosing it. So let's break down 7 real reasons why people are moving to Gardena. Reason number 1, the math still works under $1 million. So buyers want a single family home with a yard, but their budget caps around $850K to $950K. So why does this matter? In much of the South Bay, that budget pushes you into condos or heavy fixer situations. So this might impact first-time home buyers, relocating families from, let's say the Midwest, buyers moving up from condos, anyone trying to avoid those HOA fees. You're not buying beach proximity, you're buying square footage and land. From January through early 2026, homes in Gardena have clustered around that $800K median price point. That's typically buys you a 1,300 to 1,600 square foot with a yard and a garage. That same property in Torrance or even Redondo is exceeding that $1 million. And if your budget is under $1 million and you want a house, not a condo, this is where the numbers begin to align. All right, reason number 2, larger lots than you expect. Many homes in Gardena were built between the 1940s and 1960s on the real lots, the bigger lots. Yard space creates flexibility, pets, kids, ADUs, entertaining, and storage. So who this might impact are families with young kids, buyers relocating from maybe an area that is land-heavy state, and long-term planners. With older homes often comes with some deferred maintenance. Roof lines, plumbing, electrical, you need to evaluate carefully when you're looking at these homes to make sure it's fit for you. A buyer relocating from Texas may feel more comfortable here because the lot sizes feel more normal compared to denser beach cities like Redondo Beach or Manhattan Beach. More land, more flexibility, but condition also matters. Okay, reason number 3, central freeway access. Gardena sits near the 91, 110, and 405 freeways. So the commute time is lifestyle. So who this might impact? People working in aerospace. I have a lot of clients that love Gardena that work in aerospace. Port workers, people that work downtown, or maybe even hybrid employees. You trade coastal identity for logistical convenience. Remember, it's important to think about not only what you're doing on the weekend, but what are you doing on Tuesday? Let's say if you work in El Segundo, but you can't justify Manhattan Beach pricing, Gardena may reduce financial pressure while keeping your commute and your lifestyle manageable. It's strategic location and practical commuting. Okay, reason number 4, established community roots. I love this one. Gardena isn't trendy necessarily, but it's established. There's stability in generational neighborhoods and long-standing local businesses here in Gardena. So this might impact buyers who value authenticity. So long-term homeowners, potentially families looking for grounded neighborhoods as well. So if you're expecting a polished, master-planned aesthetic, this really isn't Gardena. It offers local restaurants and businesses here that support one another and often have multiple decade staples. It feels residential, not necessarily tourist-driven, so it's less of the hype and more history. Reason number 5, competitive but not necessarily overheated. So homes here are still selling 101% of asking in early 2026. This is not a distressed or stagnant market at all. So who this might impact are buyers looking for stability, equity-focused homeowners as well. You definitely still compete in this market. Well-priced homes move quickly, and updated homes can push significantly higher per square foot than an original condition property. Product type and renovation levels matter heavily here. Stable middle market energy, not a bargain bin, but not luxury frenzy either. Okay, reason number 6, flexibility with school strategy. Gardena is largely served by the LAUSD and school performance varies. School districts affect resale value positioning and lifestyle planning. So who this might impact are families with young kiddos, buyers planning long-term holds. If elite public school rankings are your non-negotiable, parts of Torrance may actually align better with you than Gardena, but many families weigh budget flexibility, magnet programs, charter options, and private school proximity. When comparing an $800K Gardena home versus a $1.1 million Torrance home, some families choose financial breathing room in certain areas of their life and supplement with a private or magnet pathway school. So there's intentional trade-off, not automatic. Okay, lastly, reason number 7, it allows you to stay in the South Bay. Some buyers feel pushed inland entirely when beach pricing stretch too far. Gardena keeps you geographically connected to the South Bay, job centers, and the lifestyle. Even if you're not walking to the pier, it still is close enough. So buyers priced out of beach cities or relocators wanting proximity without the coastal premiums fit so well in Gardena. You won't get ocean views here, but you won't be able to walk to the pier. You won't get the Manhattan Beach prestige, lifestyle here, but Gardena has so many amazing opportunities that I love seeing first-time home buyers or families moving to this area because the opportunities are so great here and you're not that far away from the beach cities. Most of Gardena, it's still a 15-minute, drive to the beach, which is nothing when it's a Saturday morning and you're just wanting to get to the ocean quickly. Instead of moving 30 to 40 minutes inland for affordability, buyers do choose Gardena and maintain access to coastal amenities within a short drive, like I said. You trade beachfront lifestyle for regional access and financial balance. So let's think about the buyer who thrives here. Buyers who are wanting under $1 million for a single family home, families prioritizing yard space, and professionals focus on the commute efficiency, and long-term equity-minded buyers as well. Relocators who care more about math than image. So who might regret living in Gardena? Buyers expecting daily beach walks, prestige-driven luxury shoppers, walkability first to urban transits, families unwilling to compromise on school rankings. Again, Gardena isn't flashy, but that's what I love so much about Gardena. It's not trying to compete with Manhattan Beach. It's not pretending to be Redondo. It fills a specific role in the South Bay ecosystem. And in 2026, more buyers are choosing it, not because it's the cheapest option, but it's because it allows them to buy intentionally. If you're relocating and trying to compare Gardena to Torrance to Redondo to Carson or any other South Bay neighborhoods, reach out. I would love to help you run the numbers based on your commute time, your budget, and long-term goals you are choosing here in the South Bay and seeing what city feels right for you. So that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, and I will see you at the next video.